Hey everyone, today is Saturday, June 19th. This doesn't happen very often. Well, two things. I finally got the garage somewhat picked up. It's not finished. Still have to organize the shelves, but at least you can see the garage floor again. So, not totally embarrassed to get a picture in here at least. So, it doesn't happen very often that nowadays, the last year or two, that I get the whole lawn mowed. Usually I kind of mow it in segments. One day this section, one day this section. I did get this whole area mowed. I got that whole area mowed. I got this whole area over here mowed. I think you kind of get the gist. I got the whole thing mowed. Got this mowed. So again, I'm gonna flip the camera around because right now. This is mowed at 3 inches. That's mowed at 3 inches. That's 1 3/4 inches, and I'm gonna bet it's actually closer to 1.5 inches. I don't know. Just seems, I haven't put a tape over there, but just seems closer than that. So yeah, this is currently mowed at 3 inches. This area has come in well. If you watch some of my videos from last year, this area was all tore up. There was a tree that was here. Tree got cut out, stump got ground. And I dug all this up and reseeded it. I'll probably not put the link up here to that video, so I'm just gonna be honest. So I got this whole area mowed. It's looking pretty good actually. I've struggled with this area the last couple of years. It used to be one of the better areas of the lawn, but it's picked up quite a bit this year. So it's looking pretty good, all in all things considered. Do have some mushrooms down here too. A lot of weeds in this area. I got to spray, but just haven't had time for that. The sun is now too far over. This was looking really good before with the sun, but that POA sure sticks out, doesn't it? That's POA sapina. So if you look that up, it's a very expensive seed. It's like $300 for 25 pounds or something. I don't know why, but it is. So I may throw down some fert. Again, I'm doing granular here on this section up front, and then over by the garden. This top section is I'm doing liquid this year, which I just sprayed on Tuesday or Monday. I don't remember exactly now. The sprinklers were turned off in the system. I don't know how in the world that happened, but they were. I can never catch the sunlight on this to show you guys the stripes. I know a lot of guys take time to make sure they're videographing at those particular times, which was the smart thing to do, which is why I don't do it. So, it is what it is. Looks pretty good. All in all, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I was going to turn these sprinklers on and those up there, but with the rain tomorrow, I'm just going to hope that it actually does rain. If it doesn't, they're supposed to sprinkle on Monday. Anyways, the sprinklers are set to go off on Monday. I'm gonna do 2 waterings a week. I was debating between Monday and Thursday and Monday and Friday. I just did decide on Monday and Friday. Each section is supposed to water for an hour, so we'll see how that works out. Oh, speaking of, which we weren't, picking up branches. I spent probably an hour and a half today picking up branches. 5 gallon bucketfuls, plus ones that don't fit in the 5 gallon bucket. Usually I just break them up and throw them in it, but man, the wind yesterday was insane and it made a mess. And then I look up and it's like, wow, there can't be any more that want to fall down. And you look up and you see all the branches that are up there. So, oh well, it's the downside to having trees, but they're also great to have too, for shade, a little bit of shade. Last year at this time, I had no sun down there. So that's from me cutting out trees. That's the sun that is able to get down there. We'll see how long it lasts. I bet by next year there'll probably be not as much sun, and I might have to cut out a couple more trees. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There are probably 2 or 3 I have my eye on down there that would help out a lot. But we're going to call it good for this year. I took out a lot of trees already. We don't have the extreme 120s that some people are having out west. That is insane. Stay safe out there, guys. Stay hydrated. Don't have to worry about that. It has gotten in the hundreds, real low hundreds here before, but unfortunately here, we're so humid. Yesterday was nice because it wasn't very humid. Today's a little humid out, even though it's not very warm. You still end up sweating a lot because it's humid. I'm debating what I'm going to do. I might do some recording. I'm supposed to go to mow the pastures, but we're going out to dinner tonight for Father's Day. And happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Spend time with your family and your kids. That's all I can say. It's the best advice I can give you. Time goes quick. Can't believe my daughter is 12. Oh, wow. I just think back to the day she came home and how scared I was and nervous, and now she, probably shouldn't say this on camera, but she drives my truck by herself. Not down the highway. Well, I can't say that. She has driven it down the road with me in it, but she's got to practice sometime, right? I remember being a kid at 7, 8 years old, driving my dad's truck to get firewood with my brother. He would drive it one way. He was 2 years older than me, or is 2 years older than me. He'd drive it one way, I'd drive it back the other way. So he either drove it to the firewood, or I either drove it to the firewood, or he drove it home, or he did. So it was always the fun thing about getting firewood, is we got to drive. So pretty cool. But times have changed. One thing that has not changed is this mop on my head. I need a haircut bad. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing. I'll either be doing some filming of throwing down some fert. I got this, my guys, where I get my stuff from. Well, besides the liquid, where I get my granulars from. 30-00, this is what they recommend for this time of the year, which is kind of contrary to, I don't know if that's the old way of thinking. They do a lot of golf courses, a lot. So I trust them. I'm just not sure if it's the old way of thinking. I used to do the religiously what they recommended, and I've changed it up a little bit now with doing the liquids and spoon feeding. So again, this is spoon fed here. That's spoon fed, liquid fed. This is all liquids now starting this year. So I do have to put down some potassium, and I have to put down some fert on the non-liquid areas, and I might do that now. If I do, I'll try to do some recording. So I'll either be back with you in a little bit, or I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay, so decision was made. I'm not going to go mow the pastures because it's already 2:30 and we have to be ready to go out to dinner at 5. So I don't have remotely enough time. So I'm going to throw down some bananas. Make sure you guys see this. They're more money than normal air chucks, obviously. I think they're worth it. I don't have a regular one to show you, I don't believe. No. I come to my dad because he uses them. But, so it's a 2-part system. Put the chuck in, that locks on. But then you pull up this collar, and now you have air. You pull this collar back, you hear the air go up, you no longer have air. So, you didn't hear the big puff of air. Which is really amazing if you plug an air hose in here. So you know what happens, you fill up the air hose, you unplug it, it just kills you. So, has air, no air. Air, no air. Air. One thing I'm not 100% sure on is how, yeah, and this might not be good for a mechanic that uses the air hose all the time. I'm not sure when you're dragging this thing around and using it a lot, does this start to release by itself? It doesn't like lock up. That would be nice if it did. Maybe Milton can make it where you got like a thread or two, just to, because these are Miltons, just to make sure it's locked on. Because if you're using this a lot like a mechanic or a metal guy, this may release by itself. So again, pops off, that just pops out. Very slick. So Milton makes them. They're called 5-in-1 also. It takes 5 different ends, air chuck ends, which also is another pain in the butt. You know, you have your air hose, you borrow somebody's tool, you bring it, oh, and it doesn't fit in, it's the wrong size, it's the short, it's the long, it's the fat, it's the skinny. 5-in-1 takes almost every type that's out there. So I have converted all of my hoses and stuff to that. And you can get, so pretty sweet. It's a cool thing I thought you guys might like, and if you have an air hose, air compressor, you might use that. Might like that. So, okay, spreader's coming out. I'm gonna go grab the bananas now. I did figure out the setting last time when I used this, what the bananas had to be at. But of course, you know how detailed I am on notes and stuff, or you don't. I didn't write them. I did the right thing and I didn't write them down, so I'll be guessing again. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, hit that notification button down below. Hit that bell, ding dong, right there. Yeah, no, over. Yeah, you got her. Hit that thing. Yeah, please leave comments. I appreciate all of them. Questions, tips. I take tips. Tips are awesome. You guys have given me some good ones over the year. If we get to 150 subscribers, which is not hard to do, guys, we'll give something away. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll give something away. Maybe this sweaty t-shirt. I'm just kidding. Kind of. We'll give something away. I don't know, hat, t-shirt, blue marking die, because I will never use that yet again, ever. Matter of fact, I think I have a video that you guys will have seen before this one where I say, comment me below if you want it. I'll send it to you. So that's it. Take care, and I'll see you later.